Hey guys, I'm Roger Gaming, and today we are playing Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. We are on episode 17. Today we are going to be beating the second boss in the game, and along with that we are going to be doing the two autumn speedways. So one of them's ice themed and the other one's like water city themed. So this is the second boss, Gulp, and Ripto's about to feed him a fairy.
Here you go.
And boom.
Oh! You singed my cape! Dragon, you are really starting to get on my nerves! Say goodbye, flame breath! Gulp! Lunchtime!
Alright, so Gulp is a his main feature is he uses his cannons to try to blast you. Unfortunately in this fight he didn't use too much of his other abilities, which I don't know if that's just because the remaster he's coded more to do like his cannons than in the original. But normally in the original he would go around and eat the items that are dropped. So if he would eat like a chicken, he'd get more life. If he, as you'll see in a little bit, if he eats one of the canisters, he gets a like blast attack similar to Crush's blue attack, where you have to jump to avoid it. If he eats one of the cannonballs, he gets the ability to shoot like fireballs at you. If he eats a a rocket, he gets the ability to shoot like a homing missile at you, which you can use if you time it right to hit him back and cause him to take damage. I'm gonna not be using the fire blast for these boss fight. I'm just gonna be using the whatever drops from the animals. I had a little bit more trouble than in the original with the blast, his cannon fire. Also, I don't know why in this version, maybe I didn't notice, but in the original version, once you get him to about half, he has an animation where his cannons change and they react a little bit different. In this fight you don't have that, which I thought was an interesting takeaway. So pretty much we gotta just keep doing the same, avoid the cannons as best as we can, and then just keep attacking him with whatever drops. My favorite item in this is I really enjoy the rockets. They kinda, I don't know, they make, I feel like they're the most fun to use, and my least favorite is the black bombs, just because you have to light them and then hit them, which is more, it's more time consuming than having like the other one where you just have to ram it. And the cannonballs, I'm not the cannonballs, rather the rockets give you kind of the most flexibility, because they allow you to like travel with them in your mouth, and if he like takes additional damage, you can keep it in your mouth and it won't explode, which is nice. So we're whittling him down pretty nicely, and then we will have to do the other speedways. So the speedways, you have to do basically a few tasks, and then once you complete those tasks, you get for each task there's 4 different tasks you have to do for the speedway. Once you complete each task, you get 80 gems, and hidden in the speedway is some task that allows you to get an orb. So there's the standard 400 gems. You get an extra, I believe 80 gems once you complete all the tasks for the speedway in one run. So that's the goal. And yeah. And then next episode we will enter the third world and probably do the other speedway. And so we're getting very close. I think we only have probably 4 more episodes left in the series. Maybe. I think there's only 4 worlds in the maybe 5, depending on the thing. Alright, so we beat him. Now we can watch Ripto lose and free the lovely place. Alright, here we go.
You did it.
Whoa, Laura, where'd you come from?
I was just
Sweet.
outside the
So
castle
she's
in
gonna be
Autumn
heading
Plains.
off
The
to
castle is now free
the
again.
winter
There's no
tundra,
sign of
which is the
Ripto.
third world.
And since you've been
But we
around,
take a little
the
bit
creatures
of a
Avalar
break,
are finally
and
starting to
then
get
we
along.
will head on into the
Since you've done
for
so
Speedway.
much for Avalar, and since I know you've really missed being on
I feel like
vacation,
the speedways
we really wanted to
are
do
one of the
something nice
strengths
for
of this
you.
game because it
It's
gives
not
a nice
much, but we
variety
hope you
to the
like it.
gameplay,
Oh, wow, this is great. Aren't you
where
gonna
it's
join
not
me?
all just about how like
I'd like to, but I've got to go check on the professor in the winter
transversal.
tundra.
It's
The
very
storm
much
trying to
still
fix the
about like
sequel
collecting
portal so we can
stuff
send you home.
as the whole game
that
is,
sounds
but
interesting.
it gives a nice, it's a little bit more fast paced, and it's a nice, I think, change of pace for the game. So, I love my Spyro. It's probably gonna be the thumbnail
Hey, where did Laura
of
go?
Spyro in
I
the
better follow her.
easy mode, and chilling out. Alright, so we defeated Gulp, which is good. Now I'm gonna just hop right into the speedway. Alright, so the first task is we have to knock all of the pigeons off of their stand, which they're on like levers. So as you knock that, you unlock the area. Like you unlock bridges and stuff later in the level, which is good. Then we have to do these knock off the bungee jumpers. Part of the easiest way to do it is to just kind of go for the strings that are holding them, because you can hit them and you don't have to like keep dropping up and down, which I think is a pretty good tip for those who are trying to do it, because it can be a lot harder if you're trying to do that. The next thing I'm gonna go for is they have like traffic light guys right down here. So they take the most amount of time in the thing, because you only get for each person you kill, you only get 1 second back on the clock. So it's important to like make use of it, because all the other ones give you like 2, 3. So you, to pick up the time. Alright, so that is going to be the first speedway. Now we have to go back into the level and complete the first orb. They only have 1 orb, so yeah. And this one is going to require us to help the mayor out a little bit. His funds are being continually stolen from the robbers, and we have to find the robbers with the help of Hunter and collect his money back. So this is a I feel like a little bit more confusing of a level than it should be, like, because I feel like they could have made it a little bit more distinctive with the robbers, just so you can kind of see it a little bit more, because like especially when you get into areas where there's like right now where you have a lot of movement, I don't know, it can be a little difficult to determine what's the robber and what's part of the background type thing that you're not really doing anything with. So we're doing pretty well with the ones. The trickiest part is getting up ahead, because the window to get the bag is so much narrower. So right here, that's the trickiest part, because you have to be really precise on the timing, because if you're like a second behind, it hits the bottom and then you have to start over. So we just need to get one more and done.
Well done.
Alright,
You
so now we
really
have
taught those
the
crooks a
second
lesson.
speedway we have to complete. That one's pretty quick, hence the name Speedway. And we are getting up there in the orbs, which is nice. So I'm gonna just cut right into the new one, and we can start the speedway. So this one is ice themed, so it has a lot of like skating, and it has Loch Ness monsters, which I thought was interesting. Or I guess they're not necessarily Loch Ness, but they're like river monsters, and I think the change and variety of the speedways is nice, because you have like an ice level, city level. They're just all pretty different from each other. None of them feel like they're the same, and the enemies you have to get are all pretty different. Like, so that's something I appreciate about it, because it again adds more variety to the game. And this level has like characters you would see in earlier in the game, so it's kind of nice to see them in a different environment. I don't think they gave any reason why we're blowing them up into existence, which is interesting since we were helping them out earlier. But I don't know. I think the storytelling of the Speedway doesn't really make sense, but you know, it's a kid's game. Gotta be open to the different stuff. So that igloo I just broke is going to be the location of the second or the orb in this one, the second orb in the video, and that's nice. So all we need to do is collect the final, just go through the gates, and we will be done. And then we can start the orb challenge. So the orb challenge is going to be where you have to find, so it involves Hunter again. I think all of the Speedway ones involve Hunter. Pretty sure, I could be wrong. But basically you're gonna go to Hunter, and who's inside the igloo, which you have to free by ramming him. So I'm gonna do that right now. And he's going to be, I think it's water sledding, or I don't know what the name of it is off the top of my head. Paragliding, that's what it's called. Thank you, Hunter. So basically you have to be inside the 50 hoops that as he goes. So this one's pretty easy. You just have to move your Joy-Con, the joystick, left and right, and it pretty much does. It's not. I would say this is one of the easiest orbs to get in the game. Besides like ones that you just get for like walking, like in the hubs and stuff. This is pretty easy to get though. Like, as far as challenge wise, I don't think this one was too big of a challenge. But it's nice change of like different tasks. They did a good job not having like the same tasks you have to do over and over again to get the orbs. They had a nice kind of variety of different stuff. They had some that were kind of repetitive, but overall I think they did good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a comment. I really appreciate hearing your feedback, and like, comment, and subscribe.